Hello everyone, welcome back to today's episode on Dark Souls 3. So, taking the idea of a pickaxe and making it into a weapon. Bizarre, is it not? But then again, it's genius at the same time. Pickaxe can split boulders. So can it split armor? Well, that alone was too blunt. Probably do a good dent in armor. But yeah, so someone came up with a funny idea. Let's take a pickaxe shape and make a blade out of it. That person got probably a promotion somewhere. His creation was the war pick. War pick is that's exactly what I said. A pickaxe is meant to split armor. Anyway, description reads: Warhammer with a hard pronged head. Pronged. Kind of not the word I would use, but whatever. It was originally a pickaxe, but refitted for battle. This simple but deadly weapon hits heavy with the thrust damage, easily puncturing metal armor. The skill is the very rare Galvanized. Temporarily boosts stamina recovery by sheer force of will, or perhaps channeling the original owner's industrial efforts. Okay, that's just weird. That's just weird. But yes, these actually exist in real life, at least something close to it, actually. And it is classified as a warhammer. But yes, the idea does stem from a pickaxe. Like I said, someone out there got that idea, splitting boulders and splitting heads. Must be something similar. So, on the image I pulled up, you can see 3 maces and an actual war pick. And you can see it's a one-to-one look. It's almost exactly. The head on the Dark Souls one is a bit bigger, but that's just to make it sure you actually see it. So yes, these weapons were not very common in medieval times, but they did have their function. Split armor, pretty simply. You got pretty much a choice between that or a mace. Most people took a mace because even if you don't split armor, you sure break his arm and you kind of get the same result. Hit him in the head, you knocked him out. So yes, but the war pick is still quite a well done weapon. It will do its intended purpose. Maybe if the guy had a big shield, you could take a war pick and punch right through it. Hit his arm, his hands, ruin the shield, etc. But yes. So medieval times, they were there, just not very common weapons. But pretty neat though. Did actually do one-to-one and well looks. So, going on for stat-wise though, for physical, you can see we actually got above average physical, along with quite a bit of bonus damage, which is nice. It's pretty good. Moving on from that, we got the achievement bonus for C for strength and E for dexterity. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I'll go to B. Pretty sure it's going to stay at C for the whole time, if I'm only getting 60. True requirement is next to nothing. You get this somewhere a little bit after your first third of playthrough. So the strength you get 12, and dexterity you got 10 to use. So that's nothing. You should have that by the time you actually get this. Then we have the special move, Galvanize. Cost nothing to use, 9 FP. So you might as well spam it in most fights. The weight is fairly fair. It's a warhammer, but it's not a very heavy one. 4.5 is the weight, and that's like nothing at all. So overall, pretty good. For the animations, the basic attack, it borrows all the movesets from the mace. So you got the basic swing for the flying attack. The power attack, you got pretty much the downward hammer swing. Two-handed attack, you got very heavy wise, striking the floor a little bit. And two-handed power attacks, you got the very heavy power hammer. So, you got the move Galvanize. You can see here it's pretty decent. Sure, it's okay. But here's a one-to-one look what it looks like. So here's without it. It's my stamina regeneration. I don't really invest too much in stamina. Now here's with Galvanize on. Just bringing out my stamina. A little bit better. A little bit better. Sprint attack is a hammer strike, no surprise. So for upgrades, this weapon does take all plain Titanite shards. We can see a little bit of a damage, a little bit of a boost. 7 for, well, actually it's not 9 for a bonus, and pretty much, yep, same thing goes for base. And that is the writing theme going through. Just keeping consistently at that whole 9 level. Maybe going to 11 with the bonus, but there's no change, but oh well. So how well does it perform in battle, though? Well, I can split this cunt's armor, that's for sure. There should be no penalty to armor at all. In fact, I should do probably more damage if he's wearing armor. But, getting back behind there, not to mention I am wielding his great shield for aesthetics, and it is a bit heavy. You can see here, we finally got in there. There we go. Roughly 450 fall damage. Okay, we can see. Okay, still do the same, pretty much the same damage regardless of who I fight, I guess. It's great shield. It's probably the reason why I can't roll at the moment. Great shields are very, very heavy. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I can get through his shield. Let's try. Of course he would do that. Okay, I'll still try and get through his shield. There's one. Okay, about my pick bounced right off that. That was no good. Instead of try that again, I just went right forward for the freaking gargoyle. Now, in terms of damage, it easily does damage. There's no doubt of that. And there, my pick definitely goes to the shield. Definitely does damage to the shield. I wasn't too sure with the other guy. It was just a fluke, but nope, it does. But now against the Black Knight, I gotta be a bit more careful since the hammer animations, or pretty much the mace animations, I should say, are not very quick. So I have to use my Great Shield. But I don't use Great Shields a whole lot, but they're sure are easy to use. Just hold up Great Shield and move behind your opponent. But in terms of usefulness, this weapon's pretty good. Then again, there's pretty much no difference of, usefulness besides this and a mace. Moving on to the pros and cons of the war pick. On the pro side, it does okay damage. It's good damage. Also, it can puncture shields, which is also pretty good. On the cons, though, it's a little slow. And in terms of specials, nothing special there. It's galvanized. It's a boring special. Okay, moving on from that, we got the score of the war pick. Damage, good 7 out of 10. It was okay. Nothing tremendous, nothing wow, but it was okay. Reach gets 5 out of 10. It's no longer than any other blade. Animation, though, gets only 3 out of 10. Because, yeah, it had all the plain animations of a mace, and at least has the only mace to have the galvanized move. Bonus gets 5 out of 10. It was average. Nothing wow there either. Misc, though, is where I give the highest points of 8. Since it has the ability to bypass shields, and it's historically accurate. That's always a good nice little point. Like almost spot on historically accurate. So in total, the war pick gets 28 out of 50, which is good. It's good. Not tremendously amazing. It doesn't outshine any other mace. So in the end, it kind of makes a little difference. You grab this mace or the other ones or this weapon. It's all kind of the same field in terms of maces. They're all quite handy for getting through shields or puncturing shields. And they all do roughly the same damage. So that's always a benefit for those weapons, but I can't say there's anything special about this one. But oh well. Still pretty handy. And that's in my opinion anyway. But that's been Showcase for today. I thank you for watching. I see you guys next time. Take care out there.